Jones.
Music has always been an important part of the daily life of the Africans, whether for work, religion, ceremonies, or even communication. Singing, dancing, hand clapping, and the beating of drums are essential to many African ceremonies, including those for birth, death, initiation, marriage, and funerals. Music and dance are also important to religious expression and political events. African music has been a collective result of the cultural and musical diversity of the more than 50 countries of the continent. The organization of this continent is a colonial legacy from European rule of the different nations up to the end of the 19th century, whose vastness has enabled it to incorporate its music with language, environment, political developments, immigration, and cultural diversity. Traditional music of Africa. African traditional music is largely functional in nature, used primarily in ceremonial rites, such as birth, death, marriage, succession, worship, and spirit invocations. Others are work-related or social in nature, while many traditional societies view their music as entertainment. It has a basically interlocking structural format, due mainly to its overlapping and dense textural characteristics as well as its rhythmic complexity. Its many sources of stylistic influence have produced varied characteristics and genres. Some types of African music. Afrobeat. Afrobeat is a term used to describe the fusion of West African with Black American music. Akpala. Apala is a musical genre from Nigeria in the Yoruba tribal style to wake up the worshippers after fasting during the Muslim holy feast of Ramadan. Percussion instrumentation includes the rattle, sikeri, thumb piano, agidibo, bell, agogo, and 2 or 3 talking drums. Axe is a popular musical genre from Salvador, Bahia, and Brazil. It fuses the Afro-Caribbean styles of the marcha, reggae, and calypso. Jive is a hard and fast percussive Zimbabwean dance music played on drums with guitarra, C accompaniment, influenced by mbira-based guitar styles. Jive is a popular form of South African music featuring a lively and uninhibited variation of the jitterbug, a form of swing dance. Juju is a popular music style from Nigeria that relies on the traditional Yoruba rhythms, where the instruments in Juju are more Western in origin. A drum kit, keyboard, pedal steel guitar, and accordion are used along with the traditional dun-dun talking drum or squeeze drum. Kwasa is a dance style begun in Zaire in the late 1980s, popularized by Kanda Bongo Man. In this dance style, the hips move back and forth while the arms move following the hips. Marabi is a South African 3-chord township music of the 1930s to 1960s which evolved into African jazz. Possessing a keyboard style combining American jazz, ragtime, and blues with African roots, it is characterized by simple chords and varying vamping patterns and repetitive harmony over an extended period of time to allow the dancers more time on the dance floor. Latin American music influenced by African music. Reggae is a Jamaican sound dominated by bass guitar and drums. It refers to a particular music style that was strongly influenced by traditional mento and calypso music, as well as American jazz, and rhythm and blues. The most recognizable musical elements of reggae are its offbeat rhythm and staccato chords. Salsa music is Cuban, Puerto Rican, and Colombian dance music. It comprises various musical genres including the Cuban son montuno, guaracha, cha-cha-cha, mambo, and bolero. Samba is the basic underlying rhythm that typifies most Brazilian music. It is a lively and rhythmical dance and music with 3 steps to every bar, making the samba feel like a timed dance. There is a set of dances, rather than a single dance, that define the samba dancing scene in Brazil. Thus, no one dance can be claimed with certainty as the original samba style. Soca. Soca is a modern Trinidadian and Tobago pop music combining soul and calypso music. This is Muslim music performed often as a wake-up call for early breakfast and prayers during Ramadan celebrations. Relying on pre-arranged music, it fuses the African and European music styles with particular usage of the natural harmonic series. Zouk is fast, carnival-like rhythmic music, from the Creole slang word for party, originating in the Caribbean islands, Guadeloupe and Martinique, and popularized in the 1980s. It has a pulsating beat supplied by the GWO ka and tambour bell drums, a tiboué rhythmic pattern played on the rim of the snare drum and its hi-hat, rhythm guitar, a horn section, and keyboard synthesizers.